to regional success and to a certain extent solidifying the regional soca success.
Well, when I performed in Trinidad, it was actually a competition at a competition level where trying to get through the international soca monarch, and that was my first time trying to get in, and it was really hard as a St. Lucian artist going there with all by yourself with no manager and with no support from your country, because first of all I had to sign up on my own, do everything on my own, and we had all those other artists, like all the top artists from Trinidad right there coming in, taking your spot, you know, doing their own stuff before you, so making you feel uncomfortable basically. So when I went there I was not prepared for that competition that I went. So when you're not going basically to represent your country and you're just going to represent yourself, it's really hard. So then, I mean, I know about the St. Lucians who have tried and was placed in the same scenario. So then, I mean, I wouldn't say it's not worth a try, but then it's hard.
Well, we were supposed to go Costa Rica this year, but then promoter try and tie us up and tell us we can't come Liberty.
It kind of collided with some other things that we had up here. Okay. I'm going to Costa Rica, so we decided, well, I mean, it was a good opportunity, but then again, like I said earlier on, it was still the artists who would have to invest. We got an invitation, but then we would still have to invest in ourselves. So then we saw it like, what's the point? So we just came up here. But I mean, the exposure would have been great, but then I have been saying that for the longest while. In St. Lucia, that's where artists get. I cannot speak for other countries, but I know Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Kitts, St. Vincent, they get a lot of financial support from the government. In St. Lucia, we have zero, none. The artist has to do it on their own. We have to invest in ourselves on our own. We have to sell and market ourselves on our own. So it's kind of more difficult for us as artists going out there, because we're already from a small country. A lot of persons don't even know where St. Lucia is. You know, trying to invest and market ourselves on our own is really hard. So, I mean, it's a challenge and I'm still willing to take it.
We have a lot of talent back home. Plenty talent. A lot. More talent. A lot of talent. When you look at people like Platinum George, you look at, he's an upcoming artist. That's his second year in the business. You look at people like Isla, that is his first year in the business. You look at people like Manchas and Alpha and Nicole and Kakal, and they have a whole line of artists there that are just there, just waiting to get the exposure and just get the support from our people and from the government. And the reason why a lot of them artists who I mentioned, you find that they're not getting exposure because they don't want to get up their backside jet or get up their ass and go and see and go out there into the public and push themselves. They're not, in terms of dedicated and persistent and enthusiastic about the whole vibes. You know, some of them, they're arrogant and they feel like they eat and they just have to sit back and relax and expect a promoter to come and pick them out of the ghetto or come and pick them out where they're from. Because right now, Dread, I learn a lot of things in the world, and the world don't owe you nothing. The world don't even know about you. It's you that have to go out there and see what the world have for you. So that is why you see Cupid and I today, because we always on the streets, we always there working hard, we always try and get sponsorship, we always try and do something to try and get out there. And we will make it one day, Dread. Watch them two faces carefully. When I pull up my shade so, you'll see my eye, Danger Dan and Cupid. Baby Cupid, sexy Cupid, telling you straight up, you see them two faces there. 2 years, 3 years down the line, you must see them artists there and BET or Grammy or getting some kind of soca or whatever kind of thing. I remember that, you know. Big up.
Man.
Yes.
Because soca music originates from Trinidad and Tobago, other soca artists find it difficult breaking into this tight-knit confraternity. Many times, just to get their work out there in the industry, soca artists, writers and music producers alike have to sometimes sell out to the more widely known and more readily recognized Trinidadian artists with their rhythms and sometimes the actual songs, as was demonstrated with Jumping in a Band, a song which was sung originally by Q-pid, but which only attained recognition, acceptance and commercial success when sung by a Trinidadian.
Well, actually, that song was written by a good friend of mine. Actually, he's my producer. And we did a song back home which kind of had no effect on St. Lucia at all. So he thought it was a very good song. We had it sent to different places, different islands. We brought it up here, and I don't know, the people didn't receive it that well, probably because of the St. Lucian population that we have up here. But he decided, well, why not try it? Let's just see how it will work out if a Trini Stadion sing it because he thought it was a really good song, which he did, and it exploded from there. I don't think it had anything to do with the artists themselves. I don't think it was because I was the one singing it that people didn't receive it, because a lot of people think that the original was better. But I think it's because in Trinidad, because the population is so much bigger, not just in Trinidad but up here, and more noticeable, like everybody knows Trinidad, that it got accepted. Everybody prepare, jumping in a band, with your hand in the air, jumping in a band. Get ready, match up the play.
Jump up, no way I'm missing the carnival. I jumping up all on the truck. I really just don't give up. The only way I don't jumping up is if the police lock me up, and if they try to lock me up, all in the jail I walking up. I'm jumping again, I'm whining again, I'm whining again, I'm jumping again, I'm jumping again.
After listening to some of these songs put out there by some of these St. Lucian artists for our listening consumption, it is quite difficult to understand why stardom and prominence has been elusive at best. Why is it that commercial success and recognition comes so easily and readily for the Trinidadian, Barbadian, and quite recently Vincentian counterparts?
In St. Lucia, people or the public in terms don't really accept reggae music or dancehall music because they consider you can't bring ice to Eskimos and you can't bring fish to the sea. Or which another word means, or another phrase is that is Jamaican singing reggae and Trini singing soca. So like if you as a youth man coming up, you have no name and you know you try and sing reggae music in St. Lucia, they say here comes another one, or look another Rasta again trying something, and when you come and sing, people just watch you and they gone away. But then I realized that, you know, in St. Lucia you have to diversify, even though you're not in crop, but diversify in terms of music, whereas you could be versatile and sing something else, but sing what you really want to sing, your real message, put it out in soca, or put it out in raga soca, or you say the fusion, you say hip hop. Whatever come out of my mouth is dancehall, but you just put it on a soca rhythm. Also as artists, we're not only singing music, we're not only entertaining, and we're not only performing for people, for money, for say. But right now, they're like as role models to the youths in St. Lucia, the youths worldwide. Right now, we're doing shows every Sunday back home in terms of stop the violence and promoting HIV awareness among the youth. Like you go Conway, you go Grass Street, you go Pave, you go Masha, and we tend to go in the little holes where there is a lot of crime activities going on there. So when we as the artists come personal and upfront with them ghetto soldiers or them ghetto people, and we talk to them and we sing for them, and let them mingle and jingle with us, you know, it creates a nice vibe, so it's a warm embrace. We see when you go in the ghetto, people like, you know, they welcome us with open arms and them kind of things. So they're like ghetto celebrities, you know what I mean? And also we do work with the massacred boys and the prisons. And it's not only about singing, but it's about helping your community. You have to give back to your community.
Other genres of music, nationality is transcended. It does not matter if the artist is American, Canadian, Puerto Rican, Mexican, European, African, Haitian. We accept them and give them our financial support. So let us, Trini, Bajan, GT, Vinci, Lucian, let us show our government what solidarity is all about in the true spirit of the CARICOM single market and economy. After all, governments start and end with us. The power is in our hands.
Everybody working hard for them to do it. Let me see your lights up from your bottom, hypocrite. Blaze catch on fire, catch on fire. Blaze up the fire, blaze up the fire. Raise up the fire. Raise up the fire, raise up the fire, raise up the fire. If you think it easy, check it for yourself. If you don't have vanity, if you don't have wealth, then don't give a damn about you, then only care about themselves. If you feel the pressure, you must be yourself. Let me see you jump around, you must be yourself. Let me see you lighter, you must be yourself. Now put me off lighter. We get ready to play.